Hello everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Thanks for tuning in. I'm here to do an extra weekly Libra reading. So I've already done your weekly and now I'm just doing an extra reading for you. It's our birthday season, Libra season. All placements of Libra are welcome, but we're going to get a few key messages that our guides want us to know right now. So the idea is asking our angels and spirit guides, or I'm asking for us, our angels and spirit guides, to deliver us 3 key messages that we need to know right now. And we have fertility. Beautiful card, by the way. So they want us to know that it's a perfect time to start a new project, to start a new love, change jobs, give rebirth to a new abundant life. All right, so there's sort of confirmation there, maybe for some of you. And we have connection. All right, wow, this is looking really good for love, but we're not all here for a love reading, right? So let's see what else we get here. All right, so this is about you having sort of a sense for some sort of energetic energy. You're either being drawn to something or someone that you are going to love or that you do love already. Okay, this is about also like your heart calling. So answering whatever it is your heart's looking for. 111 just came through, and that's about manifestation. Okay, so this is about you having everything you need, knowing now is the time for you to start something that your heart's been calling you to do. Let's see, maybe getting it in the works before the new year kind of thing. Nostalgia. Okay, so with nostalgia, we have taking time to heal and let go of the past so we can embrace new phases in our life and take that leap forward. So I kind of feel as though this is sort of a goal here. The fertility, like to have that ability to really create something we're going to love and be in that sort of flow, that state of, creativity and abundance, and to take that leap. I feel as though the nostalgia is actually what could be blocking our progress. And then I feel as though this connection here is something that they actually could be a blessing. So it's like a goal, a blessing, and then a block. All right. So this, so we could actually be having this blessing coming in of some sort of new company, new person, new spiritual practice, maybe that you're engaging in and connecting with. Okay, let me see what else we get. So this is the Divine Direction Oracle by Maruka X. So rather than listing every single deck I use, sometimes I'll use like 20. I'm just going to say some of them in the video and the others will be listed. All right, so you have spring equinox, and right now it is spring equinox for some of you in different parts of the world, and other it's the autumn, so autumnal actually. So the vernal equinox, aka spring, and that's rebirth here. And look at this; it's all about fertility here. So some of you are wanting this rebirth, and you're wanting to be able to start over. These cards, I mean, look at how awesome they go together. Like there's this beautiful person here, and it can connect to the divine feminine. But there's a new beginning here for a lot of you, or something that you're trying to manifest. We did have 111 already come into this reading, so we'll go into further, what all this means. Of course, we will use tarot cards as I always do. And then you have connection here with ancestors. So this is about something too, where maybe some of you are engaging in practices or just like cultural things you're doing too that were important or are important to your heritage or culture that maybe were passed down to you for generations. Maybe you're exploring some of that. Even some of you, I'm getting like palm reading for some. Maybe you learned that from a relative or something, or they did that too. And you're connecting though to ancestors. You're connecting to this higher energy, this energy that is very much a part of you, but maybe an energy that you haven't explored as deeply as you would want to. But it's interesting because there's hands here on these cards, and then there are hands here on this card. And this is letting me know that we are right on track with these messages that Spirit is guiding me to deliver at this point. So we are definitely right on track there. They're coinciding with one another very nicely here. By the way, this is the Earth Magic Oracle by Stephen D. Farmer. What else do we have here? What else do we have? So, call upon your ancestors. Call upon your ancestors. I even heard something about Deva or Diva, Divina. And you have, DNA, karma. So interestingly enough, this goes back to the nostalgia card. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. So I can't even get over how 2 totally different decks that have nothing to do with each other they're not even similar focus. Like they're not even on the same theme. And we have them just connecting so well. So look at how um, we have the staff of Hermes here, the healing here. Okay, we've got protection too. But this has to do, yes, with your DNA. And this card came up for us recently, Libra, in another reading. And it says karma. Well, on this nostalgia card, it talks about us needing to let go of something that's holding us back. You know, that could be a potential block. So this is about it's time to heal and let go of the past so that you can embrace this new phase, this fertility here. All right. And take that leap forward. And so again, it's like block, blessing, belief, or block, blessing. I'm sorry, goal, what you believe you want to bring in. So your belief, your blessing, your block. Okay. These readings, I used to do this exact type of reading when I very first started the channel nearly 2 years ago. And yeah, so that's kind of the format I've been given today by Spirit, is to use this. So it's kind of like, for some of you, this is a message of going back to what you know, or going back to your roots in some way. Okay. So maybe incorporating something you already know about and are comfortable with, or something that, again, like your ancestors used, or your family, or something, in order to clear karma that is not yours, because you are not your parents, right? You are not your ancestors. But what parts of your culture, or your or some of you, you're breaking free from that ancestral trauma. Okay, you're the first in your family to do something, right? You're the first one to break the cycle of alcoholism or something like that. Okay, so there's just something here about you really stepping up and stepping higher than anyone has before. I'm getting mother energy as well with this. Let's see what else we get, though. I want to get a, obviously we're going to use tarot. I think it's okay for us to go ahead and jump right into the tarot. We can use the Mystic Soul Tarot for this. Okay, this is Mystic Soul Tarot, and this is by Christine Mitchell of Moon and Cactus. All right, lovely deck here, beautiful back. Look at the back of this deck. It's such a cool deck. Really good quality cards. Anyway, I don't work for them or anything. I'm just letting you know that I love the deck. Okay. So messages to clarify these messages, this time of fertility, connection, and clearing what needs to be cleared. I'm hearing something about heartache resolved, so resolving any sort of past hurts, not just of your own, though, but again, on that much deeper level. So this could be, a trauma or something that you've been carrying around for so long. And I know a lot of people, where almost everybody, actually, literally, statistically, it's proved that like by 18, almost all of us have had trauma in some way. So I feel it is a word that's overused as far as like PTSD. Not everybody who has experienced trauma is going to have PTSD. Some people are not affected by certain events, while others are. Okay. And the difference is, we could go into a whole lengthy discussion about that, but that's not why we're here. So I'm just kind of like, I'm basically saying like, something could have been very big and scary and traumatic, or over a long period of time, which often will lead to actual PTSD, but it could also be like a one-time sudden thing that happened, and that has created, the effect of PTSD and the symptoms. But it doesn't mean that you have to always, that doesn't have to be your identity, is what I'm getting right now, that you can actually free yourself from that. And you have that actual power to rewire your brain. Neuroplasticity is what I'm talking about. You have that power to pave your own way in life. All right. No matter what has happened, no matter how bad it was, right? We all have that power within us, that life force energy here, hello to those of you who practice Reiki. But yeah, we have that power to heal ourselves and to heal in general. All right. So what else do we have here? I'm getting Mary. Oh, you have the High Priestess. Excellent. See, there it is. It's some High Priestess energy here. Power to tune in. You're intuitive. And this is you yourself, maybe a healer. This is about you getting into alignment with how you see and feel things, and not having to prove it to anybody. All right. This card has to do with cycles. All right. This has to do with your own gift of intuition, your gift to be your own guide. All right. So a lot of you are, light workers yourselves. And I kind of feel as though this whole reading is a light worker reading. I think I'm going to start doing those actually, because I feel as though a lot of us are, and that's probably why you're drawn to these readings, for those kind of uplifting messages, is maybe you are perhaps a light worker. And if you're not sure, you can certainly research that. But you may be finding a lot of people are extra drawn to you at this time as well. I just got 10/12. Maybe that's your birthday. We have the Fool card here, new beginnings here. Yeah, so this new beginning does want to come in. Interestingly enough, it's coming on top of that spring equinox. And it's also coming on top of like things. And what they're telling me right now is this is happening now. For some of you, this is happening now. All right. This reprogramming you're wanting to do, this rebirth is happening now. So rebirth is happening now for you. All right. Let's see what else we have for you. Temperance. So again, you have 3 major arcana cards here having to do with this new beginning for you. So temperance, it's about you're merging energies actually too here. It's kind of like you yourself are creating your own karma, if you want to call it that, right? You're not a product of your past. Okay. You are again guiding your own way. You're paving your own path here for this rebirth. So there's something here about alignment that just came in your weekly reading that I posted yesterday. That is actually, it's really true alignment. You are aligning to that which is in your greatest highest good. That's why you're drawn to this reading, because you're wanting to know how you are connecting. You're tuning in to your blessings, and that's therefore you're bringing them forward. All right. So we have Sagittarius energy there. We have Pisces energy there with the moon. You have 4 of Pentacles here. All right. So this is like holding on and not wanting to let go. I find it really interesting that all 3 cards so far in this column have hands in them. All 3. So there's something here about your hands. And I feel like hands, connecting to like work we're doing, connections in general, our fate, like I said, palm reading is coming up for some of you. So I don't, maybe you're exploring that and that's just like a randomly specific confirmation for you in this reading. But this is about being ready to receive the blessings too. All right. So you're in that receptive mode because you're doing the manifesting now. You're doing the creation, you're co-creating here with spirit, right? And towards your goals, you're setting goals, limits, boundaries, rules, basically, and you're adhering to them. And that's because you're doing that. Things are more structured. And it's almost like you're being way more clear with the universe. And if you're not, that's another message right now we're getting, is being very clear. So making sure that we are this is coming in sort of like what could be helpful. And it is that sort of not holding on to expectations too hard, right? So it's good that when we want to bring something in, there's all this law of attraction. Great, you can set out your intention all day, but we need to also be showing the universe that we have faith in the universe by just sort of kind of set it out there, let it go, and be taking steps. Without putting too much pressure on the situation, take steps towards what it is that you want and be clear in your intention and everything. And they say act as if. So yes, act as if you already have it. So be grateful where you are for what you have. And this is a repeating message we keep getting, but it's like not holding on to something just because you're afraid to lose it. So we want to, if we are keeping something around, it's because we love it, because we want it around, not because we need it. Okay. So it's kind of stepping away from this sort of, I need, and it's more into the I want and the I have. Okay. Let's see what else we have. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So the Queen of Wands is generally an energy like nothing will stop a Queen of Wands. This is a very intuitive, passionate energy, being of the Wand suit. It's very active, action oriented. Okay. And it's certainly, it's an energy where it's a great like entrepreneurial energy. This is a really good, this is somebody you want on your side. So for some reason though, I feel as though maybe some of you are in a situation, maybe you yourself are kind of stuck right now, or you're feeling stuck. And so with these cards, the generations, the ancestors and all that, I feel as though some of you are actually you're the sort of pioneers that are freeing yourself from controlling situations, okay? Situations that are just not good for you. Or maybe you're staying in something for fear of lack or for fear of well, what might come next? What, if I leave this, will I have another job? Will I find another relationship? Will, or if I sell, if I donate these clothes or whatever, am I gonna, what if I need them again? It's all that what if, but it's like not positive, and so I feel as though a lot of you are stepping into those sort of or you're in that what if energy of the what if it works out. You're wanting to bring in your many blessings is what it feels like, that you're really actually, like, you're actually an active channel creating that for yourself. Yeah, you have the Page of Cups. Yep, you decide what's in that cup. This is somebody creating their own luck, creating their own life, creating their own blessings right before their very eyes. Okay, so this is, pages are often messages, so you do, or messengers, so you do have some sort of positive message coming in. It could be this reading, where it's like, just trust you're on the right path, you're on the right track, and that you're also, the Page of Cups could actually be that person that's coming in. Maybe they have a youthful energy or something, or you are there, or there's some sort of like just a very creative I just heard sparks fly. Like you meet each other, and it doesn't have to be romantic either. You meet each other and you just know that that's for you. Or maybe you found a spiritual practice recently, or you will soon now, and it's for you. Like that's the thing that's going to help you, right? Because this is supposed to be sort of a supportive energy to this, what it is, what you're working on, your belief, that sort of thing. And then there's the blessing of the connection coming in, that inspiration. I want 2 more cards on that, actually. Yeah, you have the Chariot and you have the Emperor. So this is somebody that's going to help you, or something. Again, it could be a spiritual practice or a person. When it comes to bringing in this blessing here, something that's working on your side with this connection, and this person maybe coming in, or just this pattern. There's something about a pattern, okay? Like finding a much better focus. Maybe you're getting into healthier habits, or that's the advice. But with the Emperor here, Aries energy, and the Chariot, we have the Cancerian energy. We have somebody who is very balanced. This is a much more balanced energy. This is an energy that's very organized, okay? And it's good because it's got it. The Emperor is sort of this, this visionary, this entrepreneurial energy, this leader, and they're in the upright here, which is good. So I feel as though you're that leader, you're having this vision, and you're hanging on, and you're actually getting organized and taking steps forward. And that's actually going to really help you bring in what it is that you want, and take that Queen of Wands and flip her up upright. And the reason I feel that Queen of Wands is currently in the reverse is because I feel as though there's sort of some direction is kind of lacking. Maybe you need more information on something, or it's some other party is causing a delay. But overall, I am seeing this structure, or this new habit or ritual or pattern of thinking you're adopting is really going to help things come together, and come all working together. So there's much better organization here. But right now, because especially like the horses are kind of free, it's like having this freedom, but also being really clear on what it is you want. So it's like being really creative, and maybe how you're going to. So for example, if you want to be an artist of some kind, how you're going to get organized and really create a business plan for that creative thing you want to do, right? So it's this perfect blend of this watery Chariot energy, and this fire energy with the Emperor, as far as the elements. But the Emperor possessing all the abilities and powers of the 4 kings, and male female doesn't matter. But this is about right now, things you may be waiting on word from something or someone. Language is key. We want to be very careful around this time, especially being in eclipse season, just how you're saying things about yourself, about others, how you're putting things out there. Be careful, check things over as far as things in writing and everything. And you yourself may be picking up on you may be reading between the lines better, is what I'm hearing right now. I'm getting like Palm Beach or West Palm Beach or something, Palm Springs. And then I just heard Indiana. So I don't know if there's a Palmer, Indiana or something like that, but that could mean something to you. I'm getting Ariel or area, as well as it is like sort of a name. And not just because of the Aries card. I'm actually getting that separately. I was actually looking at the Chariot and getting that. Some of you, you found a way to maybe you now see a way forward, or you very shortly will. You will see a way forward here. Desmond, I'm hearing too. So let me see here. I feel as though I kind of want another card. They're giving me this, yeah, Nine of Wands. You got to set the boundaries here, but also don't give up. There's something here about one reason things aren't coming together is there's possible confusion and just stress. There's overall stress. Like it's just, having to really hang in there has been difficult as you're bringing in these blessings. But I feel as though there is some sort of support or resource that is in fact coming in. Two cards here. Oh my goodness, you have the Sun and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so the Ten of Cups, that's that, making it all come together, that abundance here, whatever abundance means to you. It could be the happy home, the family, whatever. The Sun card, though, the Leo energy. So again, we have this balance of fire and water. So there's like an encouragement here, or you actually are not only in alignment, but you're also more balanced, or you're getting there, or that's the advice from Spirit, is to actually get balanced. That's what's going to help you. That's part of this what might help you column. And so I do feel as though it's like you need to balance our emotions and our feelings too, not let situations get the best of us. Okay, so I'm also getting Sagittarius energy, even though it's not actually here. So actually pay attention to your moon sign too. You may want to, just because there's a lot of this, again, this eclipse season energy coming in. We have, this new moon solar. It's an annular solar eclipse, so it's that ring of fire, happening during the new moon here, and it's an intense energy, really. And new moon's having to do with the new beginning, so you do have this new beginning, and these again are like the three kind of the three messages from your spiritual team for this new beginning. And look at how this is the result too, by the way, of all of the the dedication and the trying to keep your life drama free, and again, some of you breaking karmic cycles and healing past wounds and letting go. There's this let go, surrendering, to that vitality, to that higher awareness. So you have the High Priestess, great moon energy, right, with the Sun card in this reading, and overall ending with a 10 of Cups. I mean, that's incredible. That is like so many blessings coming in, or something coming into that's going to really sort of rejuvenate you. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Let's go on to this third column now. Nostalgia, something maybe we're breaking free from. Okay, I just heard let light lead the way. Okay, so there we are. This figures, this is like a block. Here we're in the block column, and we have this Three of Swords here, something really hurting, something having really affected you. And I get that that is maybe it's blocked your blessings. This is probably an energy that has blocked your blessings. This, unfortunately, the hurts that have been caused either to you or to your family, or those close to you in other ways. So it's not necessarily you. And by the way, what has been done to you is not you. That's somebody else's karma, because we're doing this whole karma thing here. All right, let's see what else we have. We have, Page of Pentacles and the World. Oh yeah, you're closing out a cycle, because you have learned that hanging on to certain things, people, places, things, mindsets are not good for you. They're not benefiting you. The Page of Pentacles, that is that knowledge, that is that resource coming in. So whatever it is that you are doing or have been doing, it's interesting. She has a crystal ball here too, but I just heard Katie, and Kimberly too, and a name like Jaja, or like J.A., starting with J.A. So that's coming in. So they're giving me Grimace, and I'm not sure what that's about. It's been trying to come in. So Grimace. Some of you may feel as though you have like just enough, but wanting more. There's also this other thing about a kitchen apron, but then there's Grimace. So there's like, remember the character, like is it McDonald's or something like that? The character Grimace, he was purple, and so there's a connection there. It's bringing me back to like 87, 88 or something like that. So that could be a time for you that was a very, it was like a transformative time, or it was a time that was very, I'm getting heartache. So it could have been, maybe that was your childhood or something, but there's something here that like, it's a wound that goes all the way back there, like decades ago. and it's maybe still having an impact, but I feel as though because a lot of you are armed with this new knowledge and this new vibrancy that's coming in, this sense of life and light, like you have actually willingly broken some cycles and patterns, and because you've done that, that's how you're getting that 10 of cups, because see how they're connected here, that 10 of cups, the little swirl there, the color in the 10 of cups, and then what's up here on this world card. I feel as though you've let this go to your head as far as something that used to stress you out. You've cleared your heart maybe, or you are, and then now the happiness of that is now going to your head. So it's like what used to occupy your brain and your heart is now so much lighter. All right. And that's the focus for you. And that is the advice, is to really to be focusing on that, how far you've come, and the advances you're making as a result of that, and how it has to do, they're bringing me back to this temperance card. It has to do with all that healing work, and how you've taken, the worst and the best, and you've kind of blended them together, and then you have this is your life, like now this is what's coming in, these blessings, and that you're focusing on your blessings here, but not without you're not pressuring it in any way. So I do have like a tough cycles coming to an end here for your new beginning, and that's one thing we do need to do. We need to close things out that aren't in our greatest highest good in order to take that leap forward. We have to travel lightly. This person in the Fool card doesn't have any bags with them, right? She doesn't have anything. Not only is she not, weighed down by the, she's trusting. Look at this. See how the Sun card, see the Sun, how she's got her arm up and open. It's a very vulnerable position, taking that leap of faith here, and taking maybe this like deep dive into something that hurt. And now you've plucked that out of your existence, and now you're like healed from it. And it's like, I'm even getting some of you having a star on your actual body, like if you have a tattoo or something connected to astrology or something, but there's something about maybe you have a star tattoo or something, or a North Star or something, but there's something really key about that. I don't know if you just had something made, or you have like I said, a tattoo, or someone you loved it, but there is something coming in it's like it left its mark on you. There's something about something having left its mark on you. And it's, have you ever seen the tattoo artists who turn scars into like really beautiful tattoos that mask the scar? It's kind of like that. And it's not you masking something, but it's you choosing the end result, the official result of something. It's about you not just doing what you will and making the most out of what you have in that sense, but it's about you making something even better for it, turning this turning it's not just lemons into lemonade. It's something, it's like turning pain into like a passion, which then helps it helps you like have this life you never even dreamed you could have, because you went through the whole process of having to like live with that for so long, and everything, and then being able to free yourself, and the strength that comes with that freeing yourself, and the joy that comes from that. It's amazing. It's like you're really you're getting dancing in here. It's like you have something to sing about, you have something to dance about. And for some of you, there is a baby coming in too. There's also what is this? The battle is won. I'm hearing the battle has been won. So you've won some sort of battle. And all right, let me see what else we got. They're telling me whirlybird, so that could mean something too. Whirlybird, and I'm hearing the twins. So I don't know, this could be Gemini energy, but also like actual twins. The world, though, the world. So, it's like you're. Let me see. Got to get another card. 2 cards on this, apparently. Okay, so the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, 33 coming in. Threes could mean something to you. And notice they all have like kind of their back to us right now. I'm getting almost like they don't really care what others think. They're kind of like in their own world. They're 3 of Cups. Like they're creating the world that they can be proud of. They're creating a world that they themselves are. It's like you're bringing down the blessings yourself. There's more to it, though. I need more confirmation, please, Spirit. 2 of Swords. Okay, so having been Like, okay, so there's the, oh, so facing that past version of yourself here. Oh, over time, I get it. Okay, over time, yes, this took time. This isn't something that can be rushed, so you're taking the time. And if you're not, it's like being encouraged, take that time. You can't go through from the Fool to the World, which you do have in this reading, all so, so quickly. It does take time. Being patient with yourself here, with temperance, seeing things at all angles for really what they are, seeing all stages and sort of inviting it all in so you can process and let it all go, letting go of what does not serve you, surrendering so that you can have this new life. Wow. Okay. Some of you have planted some really nice seeds and you're going to get that harvest. You have that Knight of Swords here. You're really, I feel as though like you're rushing towards your abundance, your blessings here. We want to avoid making impulsive decisions and being like dangerous about things. Yeah, I want to have that grounded energy here, the Queen of Pentacles. But I feel as though in the past, maybe you would have tried to rush into a relationship or rush into the first job that comes your way. But I get right now, I'm getting the number 5 too. Maybe you have 5 opportunities right now before you. But there's, and I'm also getting Kirk and Patrick, like Kirkpatrick. And then I heard something about a misdemeanor. So something is like done and over with. Okay, so forgive yourself. Or there's something maybe that you feel that you've had to live down or something, like, but it's like you've got to let go of that. You have to allow yourself to be free as you move forward. And that you do deserve the very best. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. You need to love yourself. Okay, you need to shine some of that light inward. All right, so there's that coming in here. I'm getting roses. I'm getting a mother energy. The roses having to do with your intention here, that purity of intention here, something you're very passionate about. It's coming closer. And I feel as though some of you too, I'm getting like you're almost like afraid to disclose something about yourself, sometimes maybe in new relationships or whatever, or you're afraid somebody's going to find out and they're not going to love you. But like, again, what happened to you or any previous mistake you've made, I'm hearing all is forgiven. That song, like, listen. I seem to be confused. I didn't mean to be with you. Joey. Oh, Joey. Okay, so like Joey or Joseph is coming in. Jana or Janet, Jan. They're getting together. It's like J-A name. So I don't know if what this has to do with, but there's something about not letting that restrict you in any way in your life or your abilities. Maybe you feel as though something that you've done or something about you is kind of always like been hung over your head in some way. But I'm getting like you already paid the price for that. You yourself need to know that you now deserve the happiness that comes in. And that's why it's like being open and ready and deserving of and calling in blessings in the highest forms, because you do deserve it. And you don't have to hide yourself anymore. If there's been something you've been hiding, it's kind of like it's about like putting yourself out there and knowing that, and expecting to be loved. It's interesting because it seems like I feel as though some of you are like, wait, what? I'm supposed to put myself out there and just like think everybody's going to love you. I'm not saying that everybody's going to love you. I'm just saying that, it's like whether they love you or not doesn't really matter, but you need to love yourself enough to put yourself out there and give yourself a chance at your own life. All right, and your own happiness. So there's a message there. And again, maybe I'm only talking to like 2 people, and that's awesome. At least 2 people are being helped in that sort of thing. You are protected. You maybe don't have to work so hard at protecting yourself because you're protected. I'm not saying don't be safe. Yes, definitely be safe. Set your alarms, lock your doors, all that, do all that, make sure you've thought things over before you take any sort of calculated risks and all that. But also know that you deserve peace in your heart, and you deserve peace in your life, and you deserve to have a comfy bed to sleep in, and a happy partnership and opportunities. You deserve the finest, no matter what you've done in your life. Okay, to some degree, anyway. I guess I don't know. It depends on what you believe in. So I'm not going to talk about like religion and all that here. But it's like if you yourself have forgiven yourself, you're really going to be able to set yourself free, and people are going to see you in a new light with this like new energy, new air about you. If you allow like your hardships to not define you, and you just like let them free and you set yourself free. So there's kind of just a lot of these like channeled messages that I'm getting, as though maybe I'm again like speaking to one or two people, but some of you, it's like you can put that down now. You can put that to rest. You can forgive yourself for what you've done or for how your life has turned out, right? It's like forgive yourself because now you have this new page to start in. We have to turn the page. Some of us need to know before I close this reading that we need to turn that page, okay? We can't go back, right? But we can go forward in a new way, and know that as you go forward, you know, you are going to have getting lots of threes again. You are, you know, protected, and you are going to be supportive, and just being open to that. They wanted me to get another card randomly. Veiled, so fog. So there's something you're not seeing possibly that could be affecting you and keeping you kind of blocked off, closing your heart down, and even causing mental confusion. Maybe you go between oh, you know, I believe in myself and I know this is good and this can happen, and then the next thing you know, your head's, you know, it's like kind of like, you know, 1 minute this person's all upright, like, yes, I believe and I know I can do this, and then they're sort of slumped back down, kind of going into like a past pattern or habit. It's like, what can you do to keep yourself from going back into that past energy, right? So that you can keep this heart open and it'd be that very nurturing, or allow others to nurture you even. All right. So how can we lift that fog? How can we lift that veil? All right. There's another one too. Okay. This one, innocence, childhood, right? Because we all come into this world with that innocence and childhood. And a lot of what has happened to you and caused you to kind of be stuck or, you know, yeah, it's like, and cause maybe some confusion and just, you know, battles in your life or whatever. It's because, you know, of stuff going back in childhood. So it's imperative. It is so important. They're giving me this to me over and over again. It is time to heal wounds and allow those to be lifted. It's like turning that jagged tattoo into, you know, like a beautiful vine with flowers on it or a star or something. They're giving me that, and I'm not sure, maybe some of you really are, but it's like taking the scars that have been left on you figuratively or literally and making something really beautiful that nobody would have expected. And that's how you ultimately win. You win so much bigger. You didn't just survive or whatever, like you surpassed any sort of barrier, and it's like you didn't just survive, you thrived, or whatever you want to call it. You know, it's like it's absolutely incredible. All right, I don't really feel like that's the deck for us to use right now. I want to get we're getting me like stay grounded, stay tuned, stay in tune, stay grounded. Okay, let's get a few other messages from the divine, like about these blocks and beliefs and things like that you just need to know. Finding your balance, yeah, rebalance your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so rebalancing, again, it's not, like I said, it's not just aligning, it is balancing things out, like with the temperance, you're making this like, making things just how you want them, right? And then you have breaking cycles. Yes, it's okay to walk away, follow your intuition. That's great. That's amazing. Okay, and then there's something else here. I'm getting Jonah. Now, again, it's like another like J-A-J-O. So dance like nobody's watching. Look, that's exactly what that fool's doing. Dance like nobody's watching. So find a way to connect with the innocent energy of your soul. See, look, there it is with that childhood innocence. Yes, you're finding a way to really connect with your own heart's calling. All right. So that's another thing that's really coming through, is honoring your heart's calling and honoring your path, and realize again that it's okay. Like it's okay. You're getting this new start for some of you. I am wishing you all the best too. I always do, you know, and I do keep you in my prayers, you know, especially if you're ones who connect with me a lot. You know, I can't help but wonder how you're doing sometimes, and wishing you well. So just know that. And thank you again. This reminds me of my members and subscribers. Thank you all so much. And thank you to those of you who have just joined too. Mackenzie and Michelle. I really appreciate all of you for taking the opportunity to become members. So I just want to thank all of you: Matt, Mystic Cougar, Sandy F, Tam, Nancy, Collective Tarot, and yeah, Michelle and Kinsey. So just thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it. This says you can always ask your guides for help, right? You don't have to know it all yourself. Okay. So this is about, they're saying they can't intervene unless you ask. Sometimes you have to really give them explicit permission because it may not be clear. So definitely like be clear with yourself and your guides. And then you have your angels are aligning the moving parts. So they're helping you get into this. And this is about all is coming together in divine timing. And pay attention to the animals, okay? So this could be a new animal spirit guide that's in your energetic world, that's coming into your world. And then I just heard Play-Doh as well. And then you have two choices standing before you. So this is about using your mind and your intuition to make the best decision for you. Really, again, aligning, making sure things are aligning for you. Let me actually get you an animal card now because, yeah, we're going to get let's get some Power Animal cards here. Power Animals by Britta Bowman. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Whoa, flew right over. All right, so you may be seeing these animals, or this animal may be coming in just to remind you of, okay, so we have chimpanzee. Maybe monkey was even a name for somebody too. So your ingenuity knows no bounds, and with it, you can shape your destiny now. There's just huge emphasis just about you taking all that's happened, the good, the bad, the in-between. I've been saying that for weeks. Take the good, the bad, the in-between, the ugly, whatever, the best, the worst, and combine it all and make something beautiful, right? And then we have koala. Koala's coming in for you. And koala's message is let your heart remain rooted in stillness and inner peace. The solution is in progress. Numbers that already came into this reading too were 333 and 111. Let's get one more of these, and then I will get a numbers card for you. You have wolf. Oh, yes. So wolf has been coming up a lot in my own personal life. So really, I'm thinking I need to look into my Ted Andrews Animal Speak book here, at some point and figure out more detail what wolf is about. This is about loyalty is silent strength that speaks volumes through actions. Your heart knows who to trust. That's part of what this is. Some of you too may be wondering if you can trust yourself. I feel for a lot of you, you're so different than you used to be, and maybe it is safe to actually trust yourself, especially if you're doing things to align and tune in to, your highest self and your guides. All right. So, but I know it can be hard because sometimes you get like mixed messages, but that's why it's important to make time for those quiet moments, to really kind of listen. Let's see what else we have. Let's get a repeating numbers card for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please do hit that thumbs up for me. Comment, subscribe, consider being a member if you'd like. I'd really appreciate it. It all helps. And check out my other channel that I started for you to check out your other placements, and that is called Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. 3 numbers wanted to come out. You have 666, so it's a sign to leave doubt behind. This is about releasing and healing for greater things to come. You have 22, a sign of balance. This all coincides with the reading beautifully. It's really quite amazing. So you're turning your dreams into reality. And then you have 33. I told you with those threes, it's a sign of blessings. So you have those blessings coming in. This is about your angels bringing peace, love, and illumination. All right. And what matters most is how you see yourself. So always remember that. And thank you so much for being here.